Hi, this is Grandman once again here, and today I'm going to talk about the NFL wrestling some more. And the last time I made one of these videos was the beginning of May this year. So in this video, I'm basically going to talk about what's been going on around NFL wrestling in the past 2 months and what people have been thinking about NFL wrestling in the past 2 months, and just trying to get the message out there in maybe a more clear way, possibly. Um, in my last video, I talked a lot about NFL wrestling. It was like 10-minute video, and I think a lot of people agreed with me after saw some of the comments in that video and just comments overall from Facebook and other places like my website. And so NFL wrestling lately has not changed at all. So that's basically that nothing's happened much at all lately on the Nflrz. Um, there have been a lot of posts on their Facebook page about please change back, and especially after my video, which was very cool to me. After I made that video, there were a lot more posts on NFL Wrestling's wall saying, please bring back old NFL Wrestling, and why did you change to new Wrestling, and I want old wrestling to come back. I don't like new wrestling. And most of the comments I've noticed that were on there were, it's okay, you can go there are still some cool things on new wrestling like MVP games and new things on NFL wrestling now. And to be honest, most of the people of old wrestling don't even care about that stuff. All they all they want is walking back and being able to, like old wrestling, being able to walk around with levels, basically levels, tournaments, all that cool old stuff from the old wrestling. You could win gear from playing trivia, not just the regular old wrestling, like the one with the first big update. They mean the wrestling that was the very first wrestling. That was by far the best NFL wrestling. And like I said before, you guys think you might be getting better, but it just goes down, down, down. And people don't like it like that. They don't like that you can't even walk anymore. You saw the first day they announced that there wouldn't be walking about a year ago now. I know, right? It's almost been a year since New Wrestling. But when they announced that about like August 2012, when they announced that, everyone was freaking out. It was like, this must be a joke. Is this a hoax? And then everyone just gathered around. In the last month of Old Wrestling, people just tried and tried and tried to convince them to not change. And then nothing happened. And that's really sad because everyone really wanted it to come back, and myself also wanted it to come back. So everyone just had to savor the last month of Old Wrestling like it was the last time they would ever see their friends on NFL Wrestling, maybe ever able to talk to them again. And that myself is very sad to see. And a lot of people quit. They didn't even stay in contact with Facebook and and Twitter and any other um social media or websites or anything. No, most of those people I haven't even seen for a very long time now. I mean, there's some people that I was good friends with that I don't even see anymore. There's people like Sanchez03. He was a really good friend of mine, and I can't even see him anymore. And then there was this guy Nate9020. He was one of my first friends on old wrestling, and he was a really good friend. But now I can't even see him anymore. Panther Star. That was a great friend of mine. I don't even see him anymore. Dolphins fan J19. I mean, I saw that guy for a while, and he's no longer on NFL Wrestling. Um, Super Texan 5. He still posts stuff on NFL Rush as a kid reporter. And when I try talking to him, he doesn't say anything, which that kind of makes me mad. This guy Rock Rocky, he was a okay friend. I don't actually, he was like Ronde Rocker, that's who he was, not Rock Rocky. That's a new guy, but Ronde Rocker, yeah, he was the Buccaneers stand. He was a funny guy. You sometimes could talk to him, and there are a lot of other people from old wrestling that I still get to talk to that also miss their friends. And I mean, it's kind of tough when a website changing kind of takes away some of your friends. That's just the way it goes, I guess. And honestly, sometimes, I mean, this is the honest truth here. Barely, like, after Old Wrestling came out, no one stayed in touch with each other, like, literally. I mean, there was Facebook, but still didn't really talk to each other. And that kind of upsetted me in some ways, because I'm like, I remember when Old Wrestling was there, and every single day I'd go on and be able to talk to my friends and stay in touch with them on just on the computer. I don't even need to know them in real life. I already know who they are. Even if I didn't meet them in real life, that would be awesome. But this is pretty darn cool that I get to have friends over the computer. And that's, I mean, that's just really cool. And the way that it changed, though, most of those people that said, we're going to quit if you don't change, if you keep Old Wrestling, if you change, we're going to quit. And guess what? They did. And I actually did try out um old new Wrestling for a few weeks, maybe like a month or two also. But honestly, I mean, it was okay for a while, but after that, it kind of got really boring. Really, really boring. And I quit after that. And I do still go on sometimes, but the really only reason is so I can tell people about my website, my football league, and sometimes to just have the fun of being able to crush and dominate games. But there really isn't anything else I like doing on Nflrz. I mean, chatting's so boring on there, for real. And I thought that, oh, I didn't really care for wrestling football that much because I didn't even play that much and I wasn't even that good at it. But now it's kind of tough. I mean, I actually would have it been new wrestling. I thought a new wrestling would be okay. It ended up sucking really, really bad. And so there were also a few like some other people I remember that don't go on anymore either. It's like Not Me 3. I haven't seen that guy in forever. Freezer 122 or whatever. Golden Blade. I mean, I think those guys still go on, but I don't even see them. Um, I can't really think of anyone else, but those are a few people. I mean, they don't have Facebook. They don't have any other contact info that I could possibly still be able to talk to them over like Facebook or other websites like that. I can't talk to them over there. And like I said before, after Old Russell quit, most people didn't even talk to each other any other way. And that's kind of what that kind of helped me make my decision to make Graham's Place in a way. And after I made Graham's Place, I made the Graham's Place Football League and all the other stuff. You know, it really brought people back together and kind of gave them back memories of old wrestling. And sometimes we just go back to the old wrestling days when there was old wrestling, and we'd think of our memories and share them with each other. And we'd like to think about the first times we met with people in NFL wrestling, the first time we saw people, the first time we remember people saying anything to us or anything like that, and our memories from the Wrestling Football League and our memories of anything else that we thought was very cool. And some of my memories were honestly me and some of my friends that I'm good friends with now. Like one of the first times I remember even having a conversation with my one friend G Baby was when he played WCC, and he did it for like 3 or 2 weeks in a row, and he's only allowed, you could only do it 1 week. If you did it 1-1 nothing, it was just cheap for people. And I said, don't do that, it's cheap for other people, you just hog up the spots. And I mean, we used to not really be the greatest friends at the beginning, but that's basically the first conversation. He just said, "I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyways." And then Matthew 511. The first time I met him was when there was this troll, and he said, "Go to Titans." So I went to Titans, and we both went to Titans land. And he was trolling us there, and that's basically how we became friends, which is very weird but true. And then there was also a few other memories of me, my first tournament victory of the tournament game, which was Go For It, and my first trivia victory. I don't even remember when that was, but that was a really good time to win a trivia. I mean, that was really big for me before. When I got drafted fourth overall for the Wrestling Football League. When the first time I tried out a football league game, but I quit after the first time. There was a time it was on my birthday. I won two tournaments, and this was a year ago. I won two tournaments, and also we did team trivia, and our team swept 30-0, and I got 28 of those 30 points, and the first sweep ever in team trivia. So yeah, there's a lot of great memories of old wrestling, and basically I'm just saying that old wrestling really needs to come back for all these cool memories and all the friends and all the great conversations, and most importantly to most people, the Wrestling Football League, the tournaments, the trivia tournaments, the gaming tournaments, a lot of the other types of trivia events, a lot of other events that we couldn't do without walking, and just overall, a lot of people want this too. We're at 14, of course. And that's basically it. So thanks for watching Grandman videos, and I hope you understand.